We thought that maybe the Albert Haynesworth trade was going to be the big deal of the day, but we were wrong. The afternoon was crazy, filled with a bunch of deals. First off, the much-anticipated trade, Kevin Kolb going to Arizona for Dominique RodgersCromartie and a second-round pick, a huge deal for both sides.
You know, I think if you start with the Arizona Cardinals, they had to improve that position, no questions asked. But I think they kind of painted themselves in a corner a little bit. I mean, if you wanted to go the cheaper option, Kyle Orton was that guy. They clearly like something. They've seen something in Kevin Kolb's 7 starts that indicates he's going to be a great fit in Ken Whisenhunt's offense.
Yeah, I'm not sure what quite they've seen so far, but apparently they are sure of it. They gave him a $63 million deal with $21 million guaranteed. You figure he's going to be the guy. Also, though, helps the defense for the Philadelphia Eagles as well.
No question. I mean, they had a big day getting Jason Babin earlier in the day and then getting Dominique RodgersCromartie. Now, Dominique RodgersCromartie's got to put on some weight. He's got to keep that weight on. They've got 2 guys who like to gamble and make plays, but boy, they're going to get turnovers and I think sacks too. And when you have a first-year coordinator in Juan Castillo, you might as well rely on pressure and turnovers. That's going to make this defense better, I think.
They may make a lot of plays. They may not make a lot of tackles.
Give up a lot of yards.
Yeah, not great tackling among those 2 corners. Next up, Ochocinco traded to the Patriots. I think a shock for a lot of people, but maybe it shouldn't have been. We know there's a good relationship between Ocho and Bill Belichick.
Yeah, they've always liked each other, but I'm slowly wondering if Foxborough isn't turning into Crazy Town a little bit. Everybody kind of speculated they go after a wide receiver. I just didn't necessarily put these 2 together. It's going to be interesting to see how it changes the dynamic of the locker room. You know, I mean, obviously everybody likes to sort of keep an even keel there. I think Haynesworth will do that. But Ochocinco, I mean, when has he been tame? You know, I'm very curious to see what this effect is. And if he can play well, I know he hasn't done well against Rivas, but if he plays well, it'll be worth it.
Should be interesting in that locker room, if nothing else. And finally, Greg Olson, the tight end for the Bears, was traded to the Panthers as Carolina just continues to stockpile players.
A little bit of an email fiasco with Drew Rosenhaus allowing them to find out he was available. But yeah, you know, they got Jeremy Shockey, they got Ben Hartsock, and we knew it was going to be a tight end-friendly offense with Rob Chudzinski, a former tight end himself.
Yeah, it looks like Cam Newton may be getting the weapons they need and continue to bolster that defense as well. That is a look at the latest of what's going on around the NFL. For the best coverage of all things NFL related, be sure to follow us at ProFootballWeekly.com.